You know how sometimes you get those ads on those quote-unquote naughty websites talking about, oh, doctors hate this guy because he knows how to grow his dick 10 inches long, or oh, scientists hate this guy because he knows the secret on how to extend this or do that. Well, apparently milfs fucking hate me because 2 videos already and still no milf Nobu. I know. Okay, look, I pulled up with 200, well, almost 200 quartz today. I know some of you guys have been telling me, oh, you know, save your quartz, don't roll for this banner, wait for her in this one or in that one, but honestly, bleh. It should go without saying, I'm happy with getting another copy of Oda Nobunaga Berserker, but if we could get the 5-star, that would be lovely. Alright, I've been yapping on for way too long. Cross my fingers, let's do this, and yeah. Now, believe me when I say that, honestly, I am so freaking nervous about my wallet in this next probably 2 months, 3 months. I mean, right after this, in what, maybe a week or 2, we have Anniversary, which is freaking crazy. That's Lolly Da Vinci and the GSSR. Like, bruh, you're trying to make me homeless. Now, Da Vinci is one of my favorite characters in this game, and I don't have, well, obviously I don't have both of them, but I don't have Caster Da Vinci, so getting Lolly Da Vinci, which is, in my opinion, the superior Da Vinci, would make me so freaking happy. But we gotta keep in mind that the rerun, I think, for summer is right after Anniversary, and I never finished the rerun or summer last year, so I don't have Jalter Welfare, whatever her name is. But if you guys remember correctly, you know, the BB banner on this event is freaking crazy because it's one of those few banners where I do not care who I get on rate up because everybody's perfect. I mean, what, we have Summer Maid, we have what is it, Foreigner, MHXX, and obviously Moon Cancer BB. I could just hear my wallet crying, begging for me to let it go, but I say no. Honestly, the more I talk about my wallet like that, it sounds like he's in an abusive relationship, which he kind of is. Is the new summer events right after the rerun or not? No, I don't think so. That's way too soon. I mean, normally summer for us is usually July or August. I think it's August. And we ended off with the Battle Roll. Great. I don't need you, Mori. I think at this point I'm close to spending, what, like almost 600 quartz on MILF Nobu? Which is ridiculous. 600 quartz was the amount of quartz I saved up when Squirtoria was coming in the game for the first time. If you've been here for a while, then you know that I saved up, I think, around 630-40 quartz for Squirtoria the first time, and I got fuck all. I think I ended up getting 2 Marthas. If it wasn't 2, it has to have been 3. And then when she came back, I ended up spending another 400 quartz, so easily over 1,000 quartz, and I still don't have her Squirtoria. Trust me, I almost hung myself twice. Speaking of wanting to hang myself, you guys want to hear a really dumb story, and of course, it involves traffic. So today, before getting home, I had to go to some office. That doesn't matter. Anyways, point is, my destination was outside of the freeway, obviously. So normally for me, from where I usually go, ooh, okay, hold up, Sparks, okay, who could, okay, NP2, there we go. Oh, she's so cool, man, come on. Okay, before I forget, what I'm trying to make is I had to verge off the freeway to get to some area, and normally it would take me about an hour and 20-30 minutes to get home, depending on traffic. And this place I was going to was roughly 40 minutes away, 45 minutes, so that was more than halfway of the trip home. So I stop by, I get some seafood, and then I go into the area I need to go. I do my stuff. It takes about an hour to finish. So keep in mind, I exit. This is around, I don't even know what time it was. The GPS should have marked around 40 minutes to get home, maybe 35 at the very least. I check my GPS. It doesn't say 30. It doesn't say 40. It doesn't say an hour. It says 2 hours away. And I remember when I checked my phone, I just kind of froze there. I sat in my car thinking, no freaking way. Okay, again, I'm just gonna roll because I'm just gonna keep talking and talking. So I'm sitting here thinking, there is no way it's marking me 2.5 hours to get home when it should be marking like 30 minutes. And you know, obviously the GPS tells you apparently there was like some sort of big accident. Of course, people are idiots. So as much as I didn't want to, I had to drive. There's no other choice. What, am I just gonna sleep in my car? So I end up driving home, and you know, it's worse that on the way to the freeway there's construction, so it slows things down even more. But here's the thing, so you know, when you're on the streets, you could either go underneath the freeway, it's kind of like a bridge, or you take the ramp up to the freeway. And because we're in such like an area where we're a bit further away, really the only reason you would have to get out of the freeway is if you needed gas or needed to take like a bathroom break or something. So you could only imagine the joy I felt when the GPS told me that if instead of going onto the freeway ramp, I would just go underneath the freeway and through the mountains, it would save me an hour. Are you freaking kidding me? So, long story short, you know, I took the shortcut, the GPS took me, and along with other shortcuts I knew, I ended up cutting the time by about an hour and 20 minutes. So I got home way faster than the poor souls who were stuck on the freeway, man. Like, holy crap. And honestly, if I hadn't have taken that detour to, you know, the place I needed to go to, I could have very well been stuck in traffic for easily 3-4 hours at most. So yeah, seriously, thank the gacha gods. Honestly, screw the gacha gods. What the hell? Where is my Nobu? Man, I'm telling y'all, if there's one thing keeping me going, it's the music. And being stuck in traffic for that long, I mean, having music that could be playing through my phone is a blessing. Wait, 109 quartz? Has it gone by that fast already? Also, on the topic of music, well, at least for like, what, the 2 people actually care? You know, I try not to talk about music for too long simply because I know it's a topic most people don't care and we all have different music tastes, but f it. That new Tyler joint, it's been on repeat for, I mean, it's been out for I think 3 days, and I swear to God, I've played that album, it has to have been over a dozen times. I mean, it's not a long album, it's like, I think around 50 minutes, it's very quick, but it's all I've been listening to, you know, in the car, when I'm at home, in the shower. The beats are so layered, it all sounds, I mean, it's an eargasm, dude. And if anybody's curious, or maybe don't have the time or the patience to go through an entire album, here are my 1, 2, 3 tracks that I would highly recommend anybody to check out, seriously. And I know, I think Logic also put out the Young Sinatra mix on Spotify on the same day Tyler dropped his album, which is awesome because it kind of takes me back to when I was, I think, in middle school. I was introduced to Dat Piff by a few friends who would, you know, stream mixtapes and stuff like that. So I'd say I was relatively young when I was introduced to the wonderful world of hip-hop mixtapes that pretty much changed my music tastes and kind of formed it to where my, you know, my very heavy hip-hop, I guess, liking. I don't want to say bias. And on the topic of mixtapes, do you guys want to know something so freaking stupid? I want to ask if anybody in here knows Soulja Boy, but at this point, if you don't know who Soulja Boy is, please get out of the rock you're living under. Now, you might be asking yourselves, Angie, why the hell are you bringing up Soulja Boy, the Fortnite guy? Well, funny story. I mean, if you listen to Soulja Boy's music, honestly, it's not that good. To each our own, I guess, but I don't like his music. And I'm talking about Soulja Boy back in 2006, 2007. This is a very young rapper. For him to get plays on his music, what he would do is he would release the song Crank That. I mean, if you don't know the song Crank That, again, what the hell are you doing? If you're streaming through any mixtape service platform and you see a song called Crank That by Soulja Boy, you are not going to click on that. So in order for Soulja Boy to actually get plays on his song, he would upload it to the websites and he would change the name completely and he would put it under a different artist name. So I mean, I don't know, he would call it let's say No Role Models and by Michael Jackson, whatever. So he would upload that and anybody looking in the website would see the name Michael Jackson is like, oh, it's a new Michael Jackson tape. So they would click on it only to be listening to Crank That. And he did this for months. Hours after posting his songs, he would get millions of downloads and views. And honestly, I just think that's the most hilarious thing ever. Oh, I might start adding PewDiePie at the end of my titles. Okay, 80 quartz. It's not looking too good. Now I'm trying to remember any more targets I have for the rest of the year, and I think my next big 3, obviously the biggest one being Musashi Berserker. Honestly, I really do want Calamity Jane and Spishstar, and after that, Saber Astolfo, and I think I'm good. Everything else is kind of just a bonus. I said before that I wanted to go for MP5 Musashi, but I mean, I would just have to spend an insane amount of time and ooh, okay. This is card number 2, I think. Oh man, this is the final one, huh? Ladies and gents, it's been fun, but it's also been very unfortunate. I guess milfs just do not like me. So final roll, cross my fingers, and let's do this. You know, I'm gonna say something that's probably gonna surprise everyone, but honestly, I have not had coffee my entire day so far. And trust me, that is hard to believe because I can't go a single day without drinking, I mean, what, 4 cups of coffee? But it seems like today I am. Rest assured, once this video is done, while I'm editing, I am most certainly going to be making... Is this my second time in a row? What? Rest assured, I'm going to be making my cup of coffee while I'm editing. It is going to happen. She's got to be in the pool. Alright, that's not her. You know, I don't know whether to sigh or shoot myself. You know, this just goes to show that spending money on this game, at times, it's not a good idea. If you're free to play, please stay free to play. Don't be an idiot like me, unless you want to. Anyways, I gotta finish editing this video, and I need to go grind this event because it is a pain in the ass. class. Thanks everybody for watching. The Discord is in the description. Hope to see you there. Good luck on your rolls if you decide to roll for either Nero Bride, Demon King, Nobu, or actually even Hassan. Good luck on that. So yeah, thanks for watching and stay wonderful. And as always, peace out.